Christine, and I've been working on a book since January 2016. It's called Again But Better. Links to get it are in the description below. Since we last spoke, which is last November, it's the end of February now. The release date has changed since I last talked to you via video. If you're following me on Instagram and Twitter, you've seen this. But the book is coming out May 7th now. May 7th, okay? March 1st is next Friday. You know how far that is from May? Not far at all. Scary close. We're under 100 days out. Like less than 100 days till the release of my book. I thought I was done with Again But Better, but I've got 2 more deadlines for it coming up. I keep shutting the door on Again But Better and then like it keeps opening back up. I'm also working on my second book. I am so much better at working on one project at a time. And every time this door opens, I'm like, oh, I can go work on Again But Better. It's so much easier because I know this book through and through. It's this subtle procrastination, like I'm allowed to squirm back to what I'm comfortable with and be like, ha ha ha, I'm still doing something productive, even if it's not book 2. I'm finally allowed to tell you there's going to be a Barnes & Noble special edition of Again But Better! My God, I think I might be in love. I am beyond excited about this. If you're new to the book world, there are editions that certain stores sell that have like their own special extra content. Barnes & Noble's gonna have a special edition of my book. So when I say I'm still working on Again But Better, I was working on the extra content. The perks that are going to be in the Barnes & Noble Special Edition are the first 7,000 or so of them are gonna be signed. There's gonna be Q&A, but my favorite part is there are gonna be deleted scenes in the back of the Barnes & Noble Special Edition. I had so much fun doing these deleted scenes because I was going from book 2, which is so hard right now. You forget how hard it is to draft a book when you've been working on the same book for 3 years. The first draft is so hard. So when I got the news, I get to put deleted scenes for Again But Better into the Barnes & Noble Special Edition. Oh my God. If you've been with me for a while, you know this started out with a lot more words than we ended with. Your average contemporary falls anywhere between 70,000 to 90,000 words. This started out as 140,000 words. A lot of words. Way too many words. I had a lot of extra shit. So I had to spend a bunch of time going back and sifting through the extra shit. And so much of that shit was so shit that in no world would I be able to edit that shit to be a deleted scene because we're so far from the storyline that shit came from that it doesn't even make sense with Again But Better. What ended up making it in were deleted scenes from like the last couple drafts. So Again But Better went through 12 drafts. Stuff from draft 5 onward was what I ended up finding that I could possibly use for deleted scenes. So there are 4 deleted scenes in the back of the Barnes & Noble edition, plus some Q&A. So the little sticker on the front of the Barnes & Noble edition says autographed with author Q&A inside. It doesn't say that there are deleted scenes, so just know that's my favorite part of the special edition, the deleted scenes. There was one scene that didn't make it into like the 6th cut because it was just not really needed, but it was fun. That's in here. The other 2 are shorter, but I love them. And the third one is a scene/section that I held on to the very last moment. I wanted it so bad for reasons I can't tell you right now, but I can tell you once the book is out. You can ask me. My editor was like, this really just doesn't feel like it belongs in here, Christine. And I was like, fine, I'll cut it. But guess what? It's gonna be in the Barnes & Noble Special Edition. I handed in these deleted scenes a couple weeks ago. Now, I've just received the boxes of Tippins. If you follow John Green, you know about signing Tippins. And they asked me if I would be willing to sign Tippins. They said like 7,000 of them. I was like, of course, that's nothing compared. If John can sign 300,000 Tippins. I think he signed 300,000. I can handle 7,000. And then they come in the mail. It's 4 25-pound boxes of paper. They give you this little stencil to show you where you should be signing on the page. For the most part I signed in a little thing, but after a while I was like, hey, there's a whole page here. I just signed this little thing, so there's so much white space. So sometimes I'm a rebel and I go way outside the thing. The first 1,000 that I signed were a little bit of an experiment. I tried different things. We have X-Teen Mag, we have CMR, which is the default. Like, the CMR is what most of the signed ones will be signed, but there's a few that are like Riccio, Christine. I was trying this thing for a while where I was like trying to connect the C and the R and then like do an M in the middle. Came out looking a little like a stick figure dinosaur. So that's been a thing. The Barnes & Noble Special Edition is available for pre-order now. There are links in the description below. I've been getting questions over the last 2 years about whether signed copies are going to be available. If you get one of the first 7,000 copies from Barnes & Noble, it will be signed. Another question I get a lot, will there be a book tour? More news on that to come very soon. Will there be an audiobook? Yes, it hasn't been recorded yet. It's being recorded in March, and I will be flying to New York to do a video following the creation of that. What else? The Again But Better Spotify playlist exists. It's not public yet. It will go live the day the book comes out. May 7th, 2019. I put it in order. Like, I tried to time it for how long it takes to read the book. It was a way to procrastinate writing book 2 when I was having a shitty writing day. I was like, oh, I can't yank this shit from my soul today. So why don't I just work on the Spotify playlist for Again But Better? And so I did. And I spent a lot of time thinking it through as I did it so that it would take as long as possible, and then I made it and I felt accomplished. Watch out for that when the book comes out. I'll link it, I'll tweet it, you know, I'll put it everywhere once it's available. You can read the book to the playlist and have it go along with what you're reading in the way that I listened to it while I was writing, theoretically. But it's not an exact science, obviously. And maybe I'll put like little markers of songs, like halfway point starts at this song, quarter-way point starts at this song, so like maybe if you get lost, you can jump to it, or just listen to it in the background as you go, or don't listen to it at all. Your choice. The book has a back cover. We did the back cover. My publisher came to me asking about an excerpt for the back cover, and of course the excerpt that they gave me I did not want on the back cover, so I wrote some new stuff for the back cover, and now there's a back cover. Oh. Once I get a printed copy of the book, I'll be able to show you it in all its glory. Oh my god! Shall we talk about book 2? As far as book 2 goes, I am trying so hard to have a detailed outline of the whole thing. It's just been such a struggle bus. Like, there are days where I just set aside to write, because I need days now to really think through the book. I have to spend time writing where I'm just sitting and staring into space. It's been so long since I did that, and I've gotten to a groove where I spend more time on YouTube each week than writing, and I need to reverse it. I need to split it in half again and give myself permission to only post one video a week, which I did in 2016, but now I'm like, I have to post one. I'm rounding 10,000 words. I have it split into 4 acts in my outline. I studied Kat's outlining video to try to use her method, so I'm chugging along, but it's been such a stop and go process. This book is very different from Again But Better. It gets a little darker. There are 2 perspectives. Characters are super different. It takes longer for me to get into their heads, and it takes longer for me to figure out how I want everything to fall in line. So I'm working on it. I tried to film this before after a shitty writing day, and I could not do it because I was like, you're such a failure. You can't finish an outline. And today I had a decent writing day. I only added like 1,000 words, but for me, for this project, it was a victory. That is where I am right now in my book writing journey. Links to pre-order the Barnes & Noble Special Edition and or any other bookstore are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. I hope all your projects are going well. I'm Christina, make videos every Tuesday, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!